She was underwhelmed, if that's a word. I know it's not, 'cause I looked it up. That's one of the skills that I learned in my school. I was overwhelmed, and I'm sure of that one, 'cause I learned it back in grade school when I was young. She said you was funny, I said you are funny. She said thank you, and I said never mind. And she rolled her eyes, her beautiful eyes. Point is not the grammar, it's the feeling that is certainly in my heart, but not in her, but not in her, but not in her, but not in her, but not in her.
Halifax has always had a pretty good, rich music scene. I mean, the one that we're a part of now is like, I don't know, the 8th generation. Most people from, you know, central Canada or even the West Coast who've never been here just imagine it as a little fishing village with some cod drying on a rack or something. But it's, you know, it's got a pretty strong musical sensibility out here. And it's not just all traditional down-home maritime roots either.
We were talking about people that eat meat. I felt like an ass 'cause I was one. She said it's okay, but I felt like I just ate my young. She's obviously a person with the cause. I told her that I don't smoke or drink. She told me to loosen up all the way to the LC. She skips her classes and gets good grades. I go to my courses, rain or shine. She's passed her classes while I attend mine. Well, I attend mine.
We've been playing for a year. If we get all this record deal stuff, and if we're successful, then I would think the answer would be that you don't have to move anymore. I would like to make it so that you don't have to move. I would like to whip the A&R people or record labels into, like, be courageous or be
I really
daring. Go to a small town and see how vibrant it is.
You know, I don't want to be the self-appointed vigilante for the Halifax music scene being known, but, you know, I really hope something happens where there's more attention drawn out here.
I know when everybody's got one, you want one too. I know when everybody's got one, you want one too. I wrote for you the sugar tune, help you through what you gotta do. When you're on the ground and keep falling down, remember how I made this sound.
First time we played outside of Halifax, we did something like 17 dates.
It was kind of the U-Haul, take one seat out of the minivan, stick everything in the U-Haul. Jay would hog the floor the whole time. I would always get this whole seat just because I'd stay on it when we were all so tired until the other person just got so fed up waiting for me to get off the seat and go on the floor that they'd actually go down on the floor. And I'd usually get to lie in the back. You know, might is right. I mean, I'm the biggest in the band.
He used to be really quite a shy young fellow. And his friends would probably contradict me on that, but he always appeared shy around home. And in the last few years, he's come right out of his shell.
interested in the commercial or radio playability or whatever. I like writing pop songs, but I'd like to introduce something that doesn't make them as just easy targets for radio, like just try and maybe challenge radio. Make something that's slightly accessible so it's possible to play on the radio, but that's a little more challenging maybe for a programmer to accept on the radio station.
And subversive at the same time. Subversive at the same time.
And subversive at the same time.
Either that or make like a couple of really super sweet pop records and we'll get top 10 and then make a total third complete noise record with no lyrics on it, just all white noise. The plan is we're going to make our $1 million each and then just do whatever the hell we feel like for the rest of our contract.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's the best job in the world.
I mean, so many people wish they could get to do something like this. I mean, I consider myself totally lucky. And I think luck plays a major part in it, too, which, you know, for what happened to us. And, you know, it's a job that hundreds and hundreds of kids would just dream of doing. And, you know, a lot of them won't get a chance to do it. So it's so fun.
We just got back from playing the stadium show. We had to come over and be on TV. It's pretty rough.
Our parents were all, you know, at first, I'm sure they were probably like, oh, I don't know if I like this rock and roll stuff. I think you should get your degree and, you know, go on and get a good education.
Well, I'm not buying you that amp. It's just too expensive. And, well, I think frankly, you're just getting obsessed. Your school marks have dropped.
And Jesus Christ, you know, you look like pigs. I just wish you'd dress a little smarter. I mean, what do you wear when you play? You wear those pants when you play? Nobody in LA is going to want to talk to people who stink.
Just, well, 20 days out of, you know, I can go without saying anything to him. But on that 21st day, you know, I just have to say, will you comb that hair?
God love him. I love you, Mom. I love you.